Well, a federal ruling striking down a major immigration policy has the Biden White House reeling at this hour. We're talking about the Keeping Families Together policy that essentially allowed unauthorized immigrants to marry U.S. citizens and then have a path to citizenship. With that ruling, that policy is out. The White House spokesperson Angelo Fernandez saying, quote, "This ruling sides with Republican state officials who are seeking to force U.S. citizens and their families, people who have lived in the United States for more than 10 years, to either separate or live in the shadows in constant fear of deportation," close quote. So let's go live to CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, we remember the fallout from the policies that separated families at the border. So how did this Biden policy go down in flames?
It went down in flames because a number of Republican-leaning states filed suit against the policy after it was enacted by the Biden administration just back in July. Remember, the goal was, it was a fairly narrow policy. It only applied to about 500,000 people who came into this country illegally but had been here for more than 10 years, were married to an American, had a clean criminal history, passed a variety of background checks, and what that would enable them to do was, instead of leaving the country to get a green card the way that the process had always worked, they would be able to stay in the U.S. with their spouse, with their children, and go through that process, which would still take years. They weren't necessarily jumping the line, but they'd be able to stay in the United States. Well, a federal judge in Texas now says that the administration didn't have the authority to enact that policy a couple of months ago, and so it is effectively dead. And the reaction you read from the White House, they're very disappointed. We're getting similar word from DHS as well. They're not necessarily saying they're going to fight this ruling, because the reality is they know they're only going to be in office for the next 73 days.
Right. You lead me to my next question. This could go up for appeal, but President-elect Donald Trump has said he's going to repeal all of Joe Biden's immigration policies. So is this the end of the line for this?
It basically is the end of the line. Even if they were to win some kind of temporary injunction here, the reality is that that Donald Trump will be president on January 20th and would almost certainly reverse that policy. So I think, being realistic here, the Biden administration recognizes that this is probably the end of the road.
Making sense of a complicated issue, even with sirens blaring in the background there in Washington. Thank you so much, Nancy. We appreciate all of your work.